Good morning, Rach.
Good morning. How are you?
Still cold out.
Yeah, hopefully
Still
everybody's well, though. I mean, I know it's cold. We're almost there, though, you guys. Spring is almost...
Oh, we're there. Rachel put 2 quotes out. The one we knew we were going to get the one. Actually, the one you guys seen us talking about quotes when we were
Oh, yeah, right. The quote that you guys saw, he's getting ready to sell the house. So.
Yeah, so he's getting ready to sell the house, and we're going to put that on the schedule for this week, hopefully coming up. And we're waiting on the other one because we're going to squeeze that one in too. And the replies are coming in for all our fertilizer we're going to be starting.
Yeah, I even have some people, and I'm sorry if I haven't sent you your quote yet and you watch us, it is coming, I promise.
We're not doing anything right yet anyway. So.
No, yeah, it's still a couple more weeks out before we start, but, you know, I started doing quotes, and then you have people that ask you questions and, you know, going back and forth with them, so it takes me a little longer to put out I do it over a time span, but yeah. But yeah, it's nice when, you know, clients approve it.
And they get right back to you, because we do need to know right before, because we want to go buy everything for the fertilizing, everything, and just get it all
just
done.
Have everything that we need here, instead of running to the store 500 times to get what we need. Just have it all here. And then Carl has his board up, so we're going to start, you know, putting everybody's names
Everybody
on there.
we're keeping. We're only doing 40 accounts this year, guys. Maybe a little more depending on where they're at, right? We're leaving ourselves open.
I did have somebody call that is like right on the same road as our other clients.
In Asheville, but it's a tiny yard. So.
Yeah, so we don't know we're not exactly sure, but our goal is to be right around 40.
Yeah.
So
anywhere from, say, 38, well, 40 the minimum we're going to keep, and then anywhere 40 it just depends. We're trying to do it to where we can mow 3 days in the week heavily, and then have stragglers for the 4th day, and then we'll have 3 days for landscaping, well, not Sunday, obviously, and more or less gardening at home.
Yeah.
But today, in this video, I'm going to show you the new shelf I built, and Rachel bought me another shelf and some lights we're going to set up. I'm lucky my worms will come today, but we are going to prep all the buckets in the house, get the worm compost bucket, and we're going to show you the tea that I made, and we're going to water all the plants today.
Yeah.
And get into some fun stuff like that. The plants are getting really big, and I had to build more shelf room.
Yeah, and then, so we have a lot. This week, this Sunday, and next Sunday, our plan is to get the rest of the tomatoes and peppers put into soil.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, in between all this, we're going on another treasure hunt.
Another treasure hunt, you guys.
Georgia.
I know.
So we might be traveling Georgia here and there. We have to wait on Saturday till Kayla's done with her thing. But...
Yeah, Kayla has something with Science Olympiad, so she has that competition, and it's at home. And I don't know if we're really even gonna go anywhere, but
if we have an idea.
Yeah, there was less than 100 people signed up for Georgia, and I don't know. I really enjoy it.
Rachel, she's going to be a historian on every state in the nation when we're done this thing.
And the funny thing is I did not like history as a kid or even as a teenager. I mean, but when you're looking up stuff on your own, it's different, you know, like you're reading about all this stuff, and I'm like throwing facts out at Carl, and he's like, okay,
I'll just try to remember them. Rachel read that there's only one county in Georgia named after a woman, if you guys didn't know that. Yep,
only one county in Georgia.
And Park, right? Is it Park County or?
I think it was Park County. I can't quite remember, but it was only one woman, and I have it. And then the other interesting thing that I did not know is that the lady who started Girl Scouts, she's actually from Georgia. So
oh, wow.
Yeah.
So we're learning. So even if we don't know where the ticket is, we might take a quick trip to a park Rachel found. It's got a beautiful waterfall. We're not sure yet. It's only 2.5 hour drive from here.
Wait, here's another fun fact about Georgia. All the lakes are man-made. So they don't have any natural occurring lakes. but the waterfalls are all natural occurring. So
what else was it? There was a law in Georgia that you can't eat chicken with a fork in some place, right?
There's one county where I guess it's considered the chicken capital of Georgia, and it is illegal to eat your chicken with a fork in that county.
So if you guys are from Georgia, if you got any of you guys are from Georgia, which I know some of you guys are, shoot us some fun facts about Georgia.
Yeah, some fun facts or some interesting places that you think that the ticket might be hidden. That would be fun.
So let's go in the house and get this day started and see what we can get into.
Yeah, and don't forget to please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes. I was looking all over in the house for this. So the worm compost tea is done. It's been almost 48 hours. I'm going to dilute it half. I'll show you when I get in the house. We didn't end up doing the worm composting buckets only because the worms did not come. They were supposed to come Thursday. All the ice and stuff probably slowed them down, so it's understandable. But I did get a lot of stuff done in the house. I changed up some things, built some things. I didn't record any of it because I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me building shelves. So let's go in the house, check out the plants. We'll give these plants for the first time some worm compost tea, and then we'll watch them. So let's go ahead and get in there. Okay, so I'm back inside. This is the worm compost tea. It did not go, the bag fell, it was closed, but stuff came out of the bag. I had it in the bathroom because it started foaming over. I'm gonna put the lid on next time. But I'm gonna go ahead and dilute this half and half, only because it's the first time these plants have ever had any kind of fertilizer or anything besides the leaf compost that they're growing in. And they all look good. I'll show you them in a minute. I'll show you everything that's there and go over it real quick. And everything we put together in here today. So here's my watering station, guys. This is the celery. Celery is supposed to be hard to grow up. So they say, to germinate. It's February 19th. This is the first batch we planted, I think, on January 11th, I think. I'd have to ask Rachel with the celery. It's all in the book. I don't know why I'm not looking at the book. But this is the first time I'm going to give it any kind of fertilizer. And this is the worm casting fertilizer that we made. And I am going to spray it all over the leaves because I want it to suck up in the leaves too. And I did, like I said, I diluted it half strength. And if I don't see anything hurt the plants, which I don't think it will, I will go ahead and do it full strength or slowly increase it. But I'm going to do this once a week for now. So hopefully it helps out. We'll see if the stuff greens up. And then later on, I might add stuff down the road, more stuff into the brew. But we're going to see how this goes first. So let me go ahead and water these. And then I will show you. Only thing, my little clogger is going to get clogged up. I will show you all the plants that I have in here. So let me know. I know some of you guys said you used the worm compost tea, and I've taken some of you guys' information and used it to make this. So let's see how this goes. And I'm going to put them right on. The only reason I'm using the tray here, they do have trays without holes in the bottom. And normally I do bottom water them. But like I said, I wanted to get it all over the leaves. So let's go ahead and put this up. So now this one here, these are our chamomiles, and these are ones that we actually transplanted already. We separated, transplanted. They feel a little bit dry, so I'm gonna give these guys a little bit extra. The last tray that I did was still wet because I bottom feeded it. And some of them I'm not gonna do that are really soaking wet still. I'm gonna let them dry out until tomorrow, and I'll make sure that I tag all the ones I did because I'm trying to keep track of this and see how all this different things I'm doing works. So let's go ahead and finish watering this one. So guys, I had to show you the basil. This is our purple basil. Don't mind Jovial in the background. But look, one green one came out and it's got purple leaves. So I'm hoping that it keeps growing like that, and I'm gonna try to keep the seeds if it does. Let me know if any of you guys ever grew a basil like that, purple and green basil. Okay guys, so here's the new setup for all the seedlings. I'll show you a close-up really quick because these plants are looking really good in here, but I built this shelf for us to be able to make things a lot easier. And then we ended up buying this shelf over here to make things easier. And that one was one whole shelf. And I put this other shelf over here. So we have different stations for different plants. So if you guys remember the seeds we started the other day, the marigolds are coming up, and I know there's no light on these, but some of the marigolds are coming up already. And some of the other flowers that we started are coming up, but this is going to be the seedling rack. I'm going to have all the lights lower down on it. This is going to be over there too. But this up here is all the bigger plants that we have. But look at some of these zinnias. It's so cool. And these are cleome, parsley, of course. Chamomile, sorry. This is all the kale or broccoli. I'm not sure which one it is. Now you can see these ones. These are smaller. This was the next set that we planted. Look at these. These came up really quick too. But there's mint back here. This is cilantro. Some more mint, I think. And then down here is all the little basil, purple basil that you just seen, celery. So we have a lot of plants. Then you come down here, and this is our amaranth. I think that's what this is. I'm not even sure, but I think it is. Gotta work. So this row is going to be the ones I fertilize. Everything I fertilize, I'm putting down here. And if I make it up to here, I'll get it to here and do that. These are next, but look at these zinnias. They're like really big. Like when I mean big, look, this is my hand right here. And these were ones we started on January 11th. So we'll let them get a lot bigger and start putting in bigger pots when we have to. And there's my lone tomato that came up. And this is all more broccoli, more zinnias, dill, parsley, onions, more, what is this? Kale, spinach. And see, I think it does need to be, it needs some nutrients. These are a little paler, but in fairness, they didn't have as much light. I've been rotating them. And now that we have this shelf, we'll get a lot of light on them. And look, we have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lavenders. And what are these? Oh, these are the marigolds we got out of the garden. They popped up in 2 to 3 days. But I'm very happy. So I know this was a short video, but I wanted to show you guys some progress on the plants, and I had hoped to do the worm buckets, but I'm not going to drill them all out until I get the worms here. And I think I'm only going to do 2 buckets because we're getting 500 worms, and I found out I can get them from 5th Seasons. So next time we don't have to order them, I can just pick them up right there. But we are going to be planting this weekend. And as you guys heard earlier in the video, we're going on the Georgia treasure hunt trip. We're not sure where we're going yet, but we will get there. Rachel's doing all the research. I'm her driver. And hopefully we find a treasure. If not, we have next week is South Carolina's treasure hunt. And I'm sure we'll be doing more after that if you guys follow us. In between mowing lawns that we're going to be doing here really soon. We did get both of them jobs from the quotes that we put out the other day. One of them, we got the whole thing, mulch everything. The second one, you guys didn't see us quote. She wanted to keep it under a certain amount, so we're not doing the plantings. We're just doing, I think, 8 yards of mulch, a cleanup, re-edging the beds and stuff like that. But so until the next video, which I think might be us going to Georgia, I'm not sure, but we'll see you next time. Guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, be happy, or at least try. Have a good night.